All right, so we are going to record this meeting right now and then start it, okay? So I will start with this right now. So let me move this. If you have question anytime, just type in the Zoom group chat box. That's very helpful. I'm going to teach class aggregation and composition, okay? So you can read all these, but let's take a look at picture. So association is the largest domain. Right? If you use a function from the other function, or you own that, or you just refer that, anything you do is called association. Once you do the association, that's a larger one right there. And the second larger domain is aggregation. So aggregation is this, okay? So both of we let's use two for example, two class for example. Aggregation maybe one class use the other class. All right, so that's aggregation. They have some relationship, but composition, the relationship is closely tied. Closely tied. Let's give another example right here. For example, okay, let's give an example for the composition. For example, is for some certain car. Okay, so I just asked Jeffrey this car because I don't know too much about cars and engine. So if some car they use specific engine, like a BMW use 328, and this car use that engine. So these two are close tied together. So when you use this, you have to refer to that car. If this engine, you have to refer to that car. So these two are tightly together. This is called composition. Aggregation, let's take a look. How about a car and a wheel? Okay, then car need wheel, that's fine. So car owns wheel, but wheel not necessarily relate to car. Anything has a wheel uh, can relate to another object. For example, a bike has a wheel, truck has wheel, some trash can has wheel too. All right, so they are not tightly uh, they are not exist. They have to tie together. To sum up, association, like you see, the largest domain is a generic term to say just a class use a function provided by another one. But composition is the parent and the child class. They uh, the child cannot meaningfully exist without the parent. So like the engine Nissan L28 cannot exist without the Nissan 280Z Fair Lady. Okay, so they have to coexist. So let's take a look right here. So aggregation will be like a car and a driver. Anybody can drive your car. Okay, it's a has a relationship. Composition is on car and uh, uh, cars and wheels. Okay, so let's take a look right now. Okay, now this is cars and engine. I wrote it wrong, sorry. Let's take a look at the picture here. This is composition. So this nice small picture, they have to close related. If you move this part, this corner to here, and the whole thing, the picture doesn't make sense anymore. So they are close related, relate in some specific pattern, some specific way. Let's take a look. All right. So this picture, there's collection of the horses. We actually can move around. Okay. Maybe they are different. If you move around, really, you don't see too much difference for that. It's okay. So that's I write a program. I want to show you the program first. After I show you the program, I have to lead you to write the program with me. I'm going to try this way. As simulate as much as like a real classroom experience. So I show you the program. then I will write a new program and you follow me to write it. Is that okay? So first, right now you watch. Right now you watch. So I have a date right here. So the class date. My date has month, day, and year. Okay, so March 19, 2020. This is my constructor. A variable should have a get and set. Alright, so I did not write set, just make it easy. As a student suggests, make it short as possible. So when I lead the demonstration, I'll even cut some line off. Alright, so right here on the date.cpp, I write month, comma, day, comma, year. Okay? Then let's go to persons, okay? So my persons right here, I have a name, but I owns a date. Okay, I has a date. This one is has a date. A person is not necessary to have a date, but this one I has, this person's program has a date class. So this aggregation relationship. So since I have a date class, it makes my person's variable become long, because beside my name, I need to have the month, day, and year from the date. Now, this here is called member initialization list. I want to initialize my own name, and I want to initialize the child. By basic is not child, my parent. I want to go back to let my parent initialize my month, day, and year. If I want to do that, this is called member initialization list. And I'm also get name right now. I just try to get name and display. Now, notice this is called inline coding, because I have only one line. I don't need to write into my CPP. But display, I'm coming to my display here. My display, first I'll see out the name. The name here will be the person's name right here. But a display. Now, so person has a display. Date has a display. Alright, a person's display will display the name plus the date. The date are month, day, and year. But a date display can only display month, day, and year. When person is child, the parent is date, because a person has a date. Alright, so right here, you're the one owns it. So person is higher, person owns a date, person has higher authority. So person has a display, date also has a display, but person's display is going to override date display. So person is, when I call person display, I will do this part. Alright, and let me go back to my notes. You can read this, but I want to quickly summarize the member or where was that? Hold on. Well, I didn't write a member initialization list. I should write it for you. I'll fix for you somewhere. Okay, let me see where I put it. All right, here. So a member initialization list, okay, is a list. So we do like that, comma. So this member initialization list. All right. So we are going to take a look at the program, right? Coming back to continue the program. The program right here, I have person, and let's go to person.cpp. Is that right? Then let's go to my composition. So my composition, I say, okay, date, a day, okay, or today, whatever, is March 19, 2020. Month, day, and year. So see how the class is on. I'm going to do display. So this way I'll display March 19, 2020. Now I got person right now. Person professor. I put the name Xin Liu. March 19, 2020. So I see out the COVID-19 programming class by professor, but I try to do different way. I want to show you. I can access my data by this way. Professor.getName, it will come out Xin Liu. The reason is right here. Alright. Then professor.display. When professor.display, because professor is a person. So this display will take over that display. So this display will display the name and the date. Let's run this program. Rebuild. All right, so the class, so let's take a look right here. The first one say, see out the class is on. So the class is on. And the March 19, 2020 is by a data display. Okay, so I display March 19, 2020. Next one is COVID-19 programming classes by professor. All right. Then to get my name is go to professor.getName. Okay. Now, next line, professor.display. Professor.display. This display will take over that display and will put my name first and the date's name. All right. We are going to write this program together right now. So far, do you understand? Do you have any question, please? Let me ask a question right now. So anyone who can tell me. So a BMW, I don't even know the name. Okay, sorry. So I'm writing a class and for a car BMW N52, and also have another class called 328 engine. These two classes are in which type of the relationship? Anyone can answer? Hey, hello, you log in, you cannot leave. You have to pay attention and write thing on your Zoom group chat. Let me see who write it. All right, this is Jai composition. That's right. Because these two, they are closely related. So BMW M52 has that engine. That engine has to have BMW M52. It doesn't go to my Honda Accord. Okay. So now, if they just put together, they are not close, of like a car and wheels. Okay. So car has wheel, but bicycle has wheels. And some trash can has wheel too. All right. So if I have a wheel class, okay, so the car on wheel, that's fine right now. But wheel is not necessarily belong to car. Wheel belong to any other thing. This kind of relationship is called what? Fa-Ching, type for me. Don't type privately. Go to the global. All right, that is a great, okay, aggregation. So now this is the first time I'm going to lead you to write program right now. I want to be as similar as a classroom experience. Is okay. So maybe slow, maybe not comfortable, but you need to be able to have a screen to watch my typing. Like when you watch your projector in the class, you have a projector, then you need to have a screen to show your Visual Studio to type. You understand? So it's kind of a little bit difficulty for you. Today, if you cannot set up this way, you need to try to set up as soon as possible. If this is okay doing that, I'll survey. If this is okay doing like that, the rest of class, we are going to do like this. We're going to explain the concept, and I still will lead the projector, and then you write the program. Okay? So I am going to start it. So hopefully you are ready right now. Okay? All right. Everybody fine right now? All right. So that's a C++. That's fine. So I have a class I create called project 1. Anything. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Do you have it right now? All right. If you are ready, type ready. Otherwise, I can wait for you. I need you to have your own Visual Studio 2019 at your own screen. Jeff, good. If you are ready, then ready. Otherwise, I can wait. And we are going to try this way to conduct our class to to make sure your to make sure you follow the thing I teach. Is that okay? All right. So far, most of you are ready right now. So we are going to do this. Is okay? Everybody follow me. Is okay? Let me move my thing a little bit down here. So I'm going to source add. Hold on. Let me have a magnify glass pop out. Is okay? All right. That's my magnify glass. Hopefully you can read it. Okay. Add a source. Right click it. Add a class. The class I want you to write is date, uppercase on, because class is always uppercase. Can you type it? All right, and I hit OK. Right here. A class has two parts. First part is private. Type private, colon. Second part is public. Let me know, do you still need the magnify glass? Does that bother you, or yes you need it, or it doesn't help? Let me know. Type it. Do you need magnify glass? It's good or it's bad? All right, so you need a magnify glass. Okay, good. All right, so then let's do it right now. So on my date right here, I am going to say I need a string. Type string. All right, and I need a month. All right, so right now I have mistake here. Okay, the reason is I don't have that class. Okay, I don't have that library, so I have to add it. And I also need to come in right here, type using namespace std. It's okay. All right, are you with me right now? So I'm going to do as slow as possible, but we are going to make our class conduct like this way. So it's very similar to a class situation. So I'm going to have integer day, integer year. It's okay. That's my private. Let's go to my class. Constructor. It's the first one. You always need a constructor. So I'm going to write my constructor. Then what happened is I'm going to put right here, I'm going to combine my default and mutator constructor together. So I'm going to say string m and integer d and also integer y. I'm going to write like that way. Okay. So here is, hey, you know what? Like this way, if you don't give me, I have default. Otherwise, you gave me something. My month class variable come take from user, that's M. And my day will take from user D. And my year will take from user Y. It's okay? I'm going to skip a little bit and just because make this short as possible. I won't cover all the codes, all the necessary code. You understand in the future you need it, but right now it's just demonstration. So I void I want to display. Okay? Then that's common right here. That's create the definition. How about that? So it's create for me. I think this is create. All right. So it's already create. I can close it right now. Save. All right. So I also need another. The last one is my destroy. Okay. So constructor destructor, and use the strange thing is called tilde. Okay. Tilde and date. It's okay. Now, so far okay right here. And we also can let it create even though we don't have code right there. Alright, so at this moment, I am going to move on to my date.cpp here. Date.cpp, double click it here. At my date.cpp here, I'm just going to say I'm a CL, okay, a month. Alright, then hold on, I'll tell you why I have mistake, okay? And I'm going to comma, okay? You can do different way. You can do dash, and I'm going to type day. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and comma, and I'm going to type year, okay? I have a mistake because I'm doing CL. They totally don't understand CL right now. It's just a piece of machine. You have to do everything for them. All right. So I have integer string. Is okay. Now they understand right now. So I finished my date. My date is a super easy small class. That's as people wanted. People say your example is too long. I want a short one. So this is super short. It's okay. I got this right now. I cannot run it because I don't have any work right now. So I don't have active work. So I'm going to go to my source right here. I'm going to add a new class. Can you do a add class right here? And I'm going to call person. Okay, uppercase P. Person. It's okay. And I say okay. So I got person right now. Are you there, everybody? So I got person. My person also has private and public. So let's type that. Get used to that. Private, and my person also have public. It's okay. So don't forget you are doing class. Alright, so private. Alright, so gentlemen, right here, I just want to write it very easy right here. My person actually also have a string. And his name. Alright, and they don't understand this right now. Jesus. Alright, so we just need to let's include a string. Okay? Let me do that string. Then they just want me to do using names. Okay, some of them you don't need that, but the string picky need using namespace std. Okay, I got this right now. So do you have right now? Are you with me, or you still want me to wait for a little bit time? Are you okay? Good, good. Give me a thumb up. Good. Okay. Now, all right. So by the way, for this thing, I noticed right here, you can do yes, no, go slower, go faster, and uh, you can thumb out, thumb down, whatever. Okay, to participate anyway. So now my person class include another class, has, my person has another class, and this class is called date. I'm going to call that a date, okay, a date. It's okay. So now they don't understand it right now because you need to add date the h file. Okay, now they understand. So far, okay. That's my private. It's okay. All right. So right here, we are coming to the private public. Okay. At the public here, I'm going to say, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. That's my not the function. Sorry, line 9. Your teacher made a mistake because that's this is class and that's object. I don't need a parenthesis. Okay, somehow I like parenthesis. Okay, can you remove it? And now I need to go to my constructor right now. What's the name of this class? Ryan, what's the name of this class? Type it for me. Hey, you cannot just log in and leave, okay? I ask question all the time. Alan, that's right. It's called person. So the constructor is called person. Okay? So that's right, person. Alright, that's your constructor, right? So put like this. My constructor actually has one thing from here, but the date has how many things? My person has one variable called name. Jonathan, my day has how many variables? Jonathan, are you there? 3. So, guys, name is 1 plus 3 is how many right now? What's 1 plus 3? 4. Let's do it right now. So you have to say this. Oh, okay. I have a string that's mine, belong to mine. Okay. Then I have something else, right? I have a string that come from, come from the date. I have a integer. It's called day. Okay. Then I have an integer called year. Okay. Now watch me right now. I am going to do member initialization list. I'm going to do like this way. It's okay. I'm going to do this way. I'm continue type. All right. So this, then you can go right here and say, all right. So name, I'm going to take default constructor. It's okay. Then a day, mine is called a day. Is that right? And a day, I let month and day and year. I pass this for a day to do it for me because I own a days. Oh, so Jesus, I don't need that because I own 8 days. Is okay? Because I own 8 days, I let do that. And inside here, I don't have code. Okay, all right. So let's make easy as possible because you told me to write as easy possible. So right here, I'm going to void display. Notice, did you remember my A day also have a display, right? My A day has a display. So I have a display right now. I'm going to let it write it. So I'm going to create my A day display. Is okay? All right. So then I wanted to go to my person.cpp. If I go to my person.cpp here, that's my display right here. Okay, so boys and girls, that's my display here. My display just say CL name. Okay. All right. And also, again, I need to have IO string. Okay, just is a date dot display. Let me fix that thing so I don't have a bunch of mistake. So again, I want to demonstrate when you got mistake right here, fix it right away. Don't wait till you have so many mistakes. Then you coming to ask me, oh, I have mistake here. Okay, so I fix it. But L string doesn't need to using namespace std because that one is uh, uh, more popular one, so it's already been done. And I'm going to say a date. I have a date. It's right here. A date and dot display. Okay. Now let's go back to your person.h. I'm going to write something else here. Okay, I show you the different way. Even though so easy, I still want to get something right here. So I want to return a string, and I want to call get name. So this will get the person's name. Is that right? Then when I want to get name, I just want to get name, and I'm not going to override change the name. So I put const. And right here I say return name. It's okay? And semicolon. Okay? Alright, so did you have opportunity to finish this right now? Do you want to see others? It's okay? Good? No good? Finish? If you are ready, say ready. Good. Okay, let's continue right now. Okay, so let's continue. Continue, and right here, I'm going to right click it and add. This time is a new item right now. This time is a new item. Okay, C++. I want to give a good name to describe this relationship. Okay, what's relationship for this? Between the person and the date. My person has a date, but date doesn't need to necessarily belong to person. They can go to a hotel. They can get anything. So what kind of relationship for this is a good way to describe this relationship? Huh? Hello, Louise? That's right. Aggregation. You guys are very smart. So we're going to change this is aggregation. 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 Okay? So this is aggregation demonstration. Hit OK right now. Alright, let's have our golden 7 line. Okay? Okay, I type this right now. But it won't work. Okay? It won't work because this is isolated. This is a doer, is a action. So I'm going to use relate to my header file. Which one I should do? I have a date. I also have a person, but person on date. So I put the person is good enough. Okay, let me show you. So if I include, I'm just going to do this. There's a person, there's a date. Don't bother. Just put the person is fine. Because person owns date. You understand? Person owns date. So you put person is fine already. Alright? Let's do a date. Person, the date right now. Everybody, we have a class called date. We just create. Okay? I want you to put today. Okay? Then today is March. That's a month. 19. Day, year is that. Okay? Are you there right now? So we create an object. The day is our class. We create objects. What's the object's name? Write it down for me. Andrew, write it down. We create a class called date. What's the objects? Today. Good job, Andrew. You didn't sleep. Good student. Okay? You didn't go away. Good student. Alright, right now. So I'm going to do my display. So how do I do that? How do I do my display, my today? Who can do that? Write it for me. Anthony, write it down right here for me. Anthony, you write it here for me, Anthony. All right, how do I do? How do I display my today? Anthony, write it for me. Anthony, are you there? Okay, wait, how? Write it. Oh, I don't. Okay, good. If you don't know, let me know. Because this way we learn. Okay? Wait, how? Write it. You don't know. Oh, the teacher is crying right now. Who knows it? Alright? So, you're going to do this. That's your object. Only your object can retrieve your function display. Alright? Let's run it right now. Let's run it. See what we have. Is okay? So, if you build it, and you do start without debugging, right here is March 19, 2020. Because we wrote at the display. We wrote at the day, the CPP. See right here, date. If you want to date display your month, and let me have a space in between. Looks nice. It's okay. So if you write like that, I have month, comma, day, comma, year. That's why I wrote it. Okay. Let's coming back to go to my main class right now. All right. So I have a date right now. But I also have another class. Is that right? I have another class. So I'm going to ask you to do this, okay? So another class is called person. All right? Person. All right? So I do professor, everybody do student. Okay? You type student. All right? Type student. And the first one is your name. So I'm going to put Alan's name because that's the first one on my screen. It's okay? Alan. Alright. So Alan put like that. Then we can put anything, Alan's birthday or whatever. Okay? Okay? Alright, so Alan, what's your birthday? Let's just pretend that, okay? April 1st. Okay, we don't know. So pretend like that, okay? Alright. So, now I finished that right now. So, I am going to say, okay, I'm going to say CL, okay? The student's name is, okay? Then I'm going to write here, I'm going to get the student's name right here. All right? How do I get student's name? How do I get Alan's name? How do I get Alan's name? Oh, February, okay? February 11. February 11, that's same day with my daughter's birthday. So next time I'll remember. All right, so now we need to get it. So Louise already tell me that will be student dot what? Get name. We wrote it that. Okay? All right. So we're going to say all right, and I'm going to use different way. I want to show not only name, I want to show Alan. I want to show Alan's, the name is Alan. I also want to show his birthday. How do I do that? How do I do that? I want to show Alan's name. Also want to show Alan's birthday. So how do I do that? Zhao Yan, what's the answer? Type. Okay, Zhao Yi already write it. Student.display. So you're going to say this. Student dot display. All right, let's run it right now. Okay. Okay. So let me run it right now. So I do build it. And I do start without debugging. So let's take a look at the code right here. Compare the code right here with here. The first display, that's the date here, March 19, 2020. The second here, the student's name is, oh, where's the student get name? How come I didn't type it out? Hold on. Student get name, did I type it student get name? It did not pop out. So let me go back to student get name. It's okay? Let me go student get name. I made a mistake. So let's go to, do I have get name here? Yeah. Get name, return name. And let me see the person.cpp. Get name, return name, already get name. Okay, let me double check why I didn't get it. I supposed to get name and to return a name. So let's coming back aggregation here. The person's name is student get name. Let me see why I didn't get it. Do I type anything wrong? Let me build one more time, okay? Rebuild it. Hold on, this thing has to be off, okay? Let me rebuild it. Student name is student's name, and birthday is. We didn't get the student's name. Let me go back to find out why. Okay. Let me see right here. Let me go to my person.h file. I do have a name here. Is that right? Oh. Oh. I think I'm so stupid. Gentlemen, ladies, I have an N here. I have to put N here. You understand? I did not. I make this become empty. Do you understand? So N here, I need to pass N here. That's why. Okay? That's a mistake. Let me file save all. And let me run it one more time. It's okay. So build it. Rebuild it. And debug start without debugging right here. So look here, right here. Okay, let me put the code right here. And let me put the aggregation here. So I put my code right here. All right. So can you see right here? All right. So my when I say today display, I display March 19, 2020. And the student name is Alan. I do it by this way. So if I do separately, and it's a very good idea to have every single variable to have get. It's called get and set. Get and set. We call that get and set set. Entire set is get and set. The reason is, can you take a look this one? I really only want name. I only want to have Alan. I really don't want others. So I can get, okay? Then when I display here, then the student's name and birthday is Alan is come from here. All right. And next, the student name birthday is student.display. All right. So these, and I have Alan first. Then I have a day, February 11, 1998. All right. Do you understand this or not? If you understand this, you need to create your zip file. Okay, zip file. Then you need to get the exe file. Now, there's many times students still don't know how to create zip file correctly. May I show you right now? All right. So your zip file, even though I grade a zip file, and you think zip file is so important for me, zip file is more important for yourself, because you can unzip all the thing, and now you just at a lab, right? You are at your own laptop, so zip file is not that important. In the classroom environment, in the class, you halfway do something, you need to take it home. And this is how you do. Okay, first you have to close it. A bunch of people don't even know how to do that. You have to close this solution. Is that right? My thing is called project 1. Okay, so I actually make my set up my thing like the school thing. Okay, so I go to C drive. It's painful. I don't like that, but I need to set up like a school thing. Okay, so hold on. Where's my C drive right now? I have many drive. Okay, I go to my C drive. It's okay. Then I go to user. All right. Then I go to, this is my daughter's computer. All right. And I go to source repo. All right. So that one is called chapter 11. What? Let me see. What's the name? Forgot. Let me put a day. I want to put the date right here. What's that called right now? Let me double. Chapter 11, what? Jai, you remember I call this? Whatever. Chapter 11, practice something. Is that right? Alright, so suppose like that, then you want to right click it and you want it to send it to zip. And you're going to make sure you take that home, but we don't need it. You just give me the exe file. Okay, you give me the exe file. It's okay. Give me an exe file and you copy the code into your notes. Copy your code into your notes. Alright, so now I finished this one and I need to ask you, okay, is this way I need to write the program much smaller? Is this easier to understand or use the textbook code? The textbook code is very good, professional, alright, but it's too many. Sometimes it goes to 5 files, 4 files, it's complicated. So if you want it, I would like it to go by this way. If you want them, I would like to go this way is to try to explain the concept. Once the concept, I will show you a program. Then I'll lead you to I'll do the demonstration, but I'll lead you to write a program. When I lead you to write a program, I need this program small as possible. So I may leave out a lot concept, but just focus. For this one, I focus only one concept is has a relationship and aggregation. All right, and aggregation. So if you understand, we do this way. If it is okay for you, for me to do this way, if this is okay, just type here, say yes or no, whatever. Okay, we do like that. Okay, now we are coming to back to our canvas right now. Okay, so guys, I actually did not do member wise assignment. I did not do operator overloading. I did not do overloading. And these are very, very important concepts. The reason I did not do that because I really need to rewrite the program to become very small and to focus only one topic for you to understand. But I need you to watch the video. It's okay. I need you to watch a video because even though that's long, but the video can help you to understand the concept. When we coming back after spring break, I need you to watch this video. When you watch this video, can you please leave some comments if you need me to improve anything? Because of course this is not good because look, after school close, I was day and night do the video. How many video I do it? So fast, fast and mass production probably not good enough. Really, you understand? So I need you to give me a comment, and if it is this good, and give me like it or thumbs up or something, whatever to help me to understand your feedback. Okay? So, next week, next week is spring break. We don't have class. You have 1 week off. After that, we are going to continue this. But let me tell you this. The college original say we will go back in April 6th. That's the day we go back. That's what college say. April 6th. So original date is April 6th 2020 is go back to college. That's original date. But there's a high chance it may be changed. It may be extended to end of the semester because that's governor proposed right now. Our governor of California proposed all students stay home until the end of June. So we don't know, but he gave some option to the each institution, president and CEO. Say okay, you can decide it, but I don't know. I'm not the president of Rio Hondo College, so how do I know what he think? And you understand? So we just need to prepare in case the entire semester needs to be this way. Then what is the best way for me to support you to continue learn this program? You need to let me know. You understand? We cannot just say, oh, because of the COVID-19, it's good thing I'm still alive, so forget of C++. We cannot do that. We have to continue learn. But no matter what, we have to use our existing platform, existing soft resource to do the best for you. So I really, really need your feedback. It's okay. You can email me, and on the video, you can put a comment, and you can email me, say, this is okay. I want you to do this way, something. Okay. So so let me know what you want me to do. Okay, so I'm going to release you. I already record this, so when I finish stop recording, uh, uh, Zoom will email me the link. Zoom will email me the link